that was a source of a boost, plus a warning to me, saying this. I still remember, Arshad Bhai coming up to me and telling me, see, the game is the same,
Yes.
but the opportunity was less those times. Now the opportunity is more. But when you're in good flow, let that flow go. Good form, let that form continue that form. Jab aa raha hai, when it's coming, grab it. When it's your days, don't let it go.
Yeah.
Make it count. That's what Doc used to do, because Doc was one guy who could be there on the wicket for how many days you want.
Hello viewers, welcome to Sport is Life. This is Mani Nukla. Please watch, share and subscribe to our channel. Today our guest is ex-Indian cricketer Noel David. He was a versatile all-rounder, excelling as a right-hand batsman and a right-arm off-break bowler. His dynamic fielding earned him comparisons to South Africa's Jonty Rhodes, highlighting his agility and sharp reflexes on the field. Beyond his playing days, he has immensely contributed as a mentor, selector and coach. Stay tuned as we dive into his journey, insights and experiences. So, Noel bhai, like you said, you represented the junior state level and then eventually represented Hyderabad in the Ranji Trophy. And I want to talk about that second match of yours when Hyderabad scored 944 for 6 against Andhra. Even now, that is the highest team total in Indian Ranji Trophy history. So, I know you scored 207 not out. You had that amazing partnership with M.V. Sridhar Bhai and Vivek Jaisimha. I think you all were there involved in that. I want you to tell me about that match, that experience of that particular match and having that partnership with these great players as well.
Yeah, it was just amazing, after my debut in Baroda, it was exactly 1 year when my second game, Arshad was the captain, Arshad Bhai. So I still remember, Arshad Bhai coming up to me and telling me, see, you're getting a second chance. You need to prove it. And if you don't prove it, then, you may not get another chance again. So try and do something, he said. And that was a source of a boost, plus a warning to me, saying this can also end your short stint of your career. Because, see, Ranji Trophy, those time to what now is totally different.
Yes.
See, the game is the same,
Yes.
but the opportunity was less those times.
Correct.
Now the opportunity is more. But the moment you get an opportunity, you have to grab it. Whether it was junior state or whether it was Ranji Trophy. So, आपको जब एक chance मिलता है, you have to just grab it with two hands. And I never had a good debut because against Baroda, I got, I think, first inning I got 10 or something, and then I got injured trying to pull again, and all that happened. But exactly after the year, I got an opportunity. And there was a huge partnership between Vivek and Doc himself, And number 4 was Vanka. And no, number 5 was Vanka because Doc was number 3, Vivek was 4, and Vanka was 5. And when Doc and Vivek were batting, I was not padded up or anything. I was just casual. But Vanka was padded up, poor guy. Vanka was
That
padded
itself
up.
was a huge
Yeah,
partnership.
a huge partnership, huge. Okay. And when a huge partnership goes, what happens to the next batsman? He'll be sitting.
Yeah.
And when I think Vivek got out on 100, 211, Vanka went into bat and,
He got it early.
he got out. So when I went into bat, and I had fortunate of had Doc with me, and Doc and myself, we used to play for the same bank. So we know each other very well, and Doc was a jovial person himself, a best captain what we played under in Ranji Trophy.
Yes.
And I knew, and then he knew what kind of player I was also, So when I went in, I was not second match. Arshad, he said, bindas, you just enjoy yourself. So that's how we started to, then get along. But when I was striking the ball, he used to come up. You got to, understand. Aram se, get that 40 out, get that 50 out. Every 10 runs, 20 runs, he used to tell me. build it,
Yeah.
build it, keep going, keep going.
Yeah.
But there was a time when I was trying to hit, every ball, go there and bang, bang, bang. He said, Dimag hai, you have brains.
Yeah.
I'm here, you be with me.
Yeah.
Then I understood that what he wants out of for me. He said, you are playing well, keep going, but most importantly, be at the wicket also.
Yeah.
Getting out in 40s and 50s doesn't count. So that runs, whatever I've scored, I think I owe it to him during
Yeah.
that period because he has taught me how to build that inning there.
Wow.
You hit, but at the same time, you know what you want to do. You keep yourself going, be there at the stumps. We built a huge part, and every time we were there in the middle, there was not about this thing. It's all about telling me what to do. It's not about me telling him, aram se or
Yeah.
it. He was the guy, Doc was. He could sleep for 3 days on a wicket. He could go there and bat for 3 days.
Yeah,
So he had that experience, and he's showing that experience to me, saying that aram se.
Yeah.
And Andhra, it was Andhra, and most of the bowlers used to play leagues in Hyderabad.
Yes.
So you have like Ram Kishan used to play for us in the Get Bank. So I knew what he's going to bowl, or Gopal Krishna, I knew what he's going to play. Or all these guys, we knew what they're going to bowl.
Yeah.
So most of them were from Hyderabad itself. So a friendly chat here and there. I was trying to take the pressure out for me.
Yeah.
That's how
I think.
I built, and I'm fortunate enough to get my double hundred
That's
in the
amazing.
second game itself, and then I built it up from there.
Yeah, I think he was emphasizing so much, which is so crucial, and even now is building that small part goals.
Yeah.
Setting that small goals when you're batting and making it count.
Exactly.
So when you get that kind of a wicket or a match, to make it just that one
See,
big score.
that's what he taught me to, make it count.
Yeah.
Make it count. He always says, "Jab aa raha hai, when it's coming, grab it.
Yeah, absolutely.
When it's your days, don't let it go.
Yeah,
Make it count."
Yeah.
That's what Doc used to do. When you're in good form, when runs are coming, let it come, let it come.
Yeah.
Don't try to. Once you try to throw it away, then you struggle.
yeah.
That's what Doc's words, all the time.
Because we're talking so much about Doc, right? Noel, I'll tell you a quick story myself. When we were playing leagues, there was one match of ours with Syndicate Bank.
Yeah, yeah.
So I remember that match, and you guys were like 20 for 2 or something, and Doc was batting, and you came in. So we were like, oh, come on. We were like youngsters, and we were like, oh,
Was it in
Syndicate Bank.
Gymkhana?
Yeah, it was in Gymkhana.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like, oh, Syndicate Bank is at 22 for 2. Come on. And
No. It's a one-day match.
it was a one-day match.
I remember. I'll tell you. It was not 22 for 2. It was, I think, we were 30 for 4 or
4 or something.
Yeah.
I think you were in the spot
Yeah,
of bowler at that time, and we were like,
and
I was the captain that
Doc
time.
got I got 100.
And Doc also, sir, also got a
Because
100.
yeah.
And it was the way, I mean, like you said, he was just tuck, 4 here and there. And you were also so easily took away the next 25 overs and 200 partnership. And we were like, okay, then now we know, I mean, how this is to be done, because that was amazing.
That's
to
how
actually,
Doc tells you. When he's there, he gives you that confidence to bat along. I think most of the cricketers who have played with him will tell you this. Because Doc was one guy who could be there on the wicket for how many days you want.
Yeah.
2 दिन का batting करो बोलो करेगा. He had that tremendous
Amazing.
patience.
Yeah.
Okay, so he could preach you the same thing to the with the partner the same way he wanted.
Yeah.
But he never used to stop you from getting runs.
Yes.
Her ball is not defense. He never used to tell you bat like him. He said bat you the way you went. But when you're in good flow, let that flow go. Good form, let that form continue that form. So that was Doc. And I still remember in that match, we enjoyed it.
Yeah, I know. Yes,
We enjoyed every moment of it.
Yeah.
Every this thing of it. Every time we were there on the field, whether it was batting or bowling or fielding or anything,
Yes.
we enjoyed. And Doc was such a guy
Yes.
where he used
It
to
was
get the
always-
team going.
Yeah. Amazing.
That's what.
person. Yeah.
That's how we built that, and that was a world record. We
Even
three.
now.
I still remember 3 double hundreds, 1 triple, and 2 doubles
Okay,
in
how
an
many
inning.
times
That
it
was.
happens?
It's a world record. We
Yeah,
still hold the
I
record.
don't think so. Yeah, and that's great. I mean, I think it's still now. Like I was saying, even now it is the highest.